What's the biggest WTF gift you've ever received?
One year I came home for Christmas and my mom had been asking me what I wanted for Christmas and I told her I didn't want anything, I had everything I need and not to get me anything. Well, come Christmas morning there were a number of gifts with my name on them. We always hand out all the gifts first and we each had a pretty decent pile. We always start with the youngest and go up, so I was like third or fourth in line, and everyone had pretty normal gifts, gloves, PJs, usual winter gift stuff. My turn comes up, I probably have maybe 8 or 9 small packages to open. I open the first one and it's a box of hamburger helper. I laughed and was like, thanks mom, and then I continue, after 3 boxes of hamburger, tuna helper there's a couple cans of Chef Boyardee and SpaghettiOs and I'm like, do you think I'm not eating or something, or are you trying to kill me? What's with all the random food? Her response: no, I just felt bad that you didn't have anything to open on Christmas. You can go put those back in the cabinet when you're done. Thanks, Mom. Face with tears of joy.
A coworker of mine won a radio show contest where people were invited to describe the crappiest office gift they ever got. My friend was the secretary of an IT company and her boss gave her a plastic bowl for Christmas. And it wasn't even a nice plastic bowl. The first time she put it in the microwave, it melted. She won the contest and got a $100 gift card to Outback Steakhouse. Her boss insisted she take him since it was his crappy gift that caused her to win the contest.
I got a can of shaving cream. I was 11 and couldn't grow a mustache to save my life. Still can't, and I'm pretty sure the can is still under my bathroom sink. Edit, guys, I'm 24 now. A pet rat based on me having told the gifter that when I was in elementary school I liked the school's pet rat. I was 26 when I received this gift. Rat turned out to be a very good rat boy and we mourned his loss approximately 2 years later.
When I was accepted into my business college they sent me a single sock.
A secret Santa gag gifted to me was one of those cards that's supposed to explode with confetti. It was a dud. The person who gave it to me waited a minute to yell, "What the hell, let me see that thing." I knew what it was and kept the trigger mechanism held down with my finger. It exploded with confetti in their face. Fuck you, Sean.
A guinea pig. Just the guinea pig, no cage or anything. ETA, they gave it to me in a bucket, we kept it for a few months then gave it to my cousins.
Not me but my sister. Her mother-in-law gave her a single Christmas chair cushion. They are pretty wealthy and gave her one cushion. Not even a set. My sister tied it to the chair she was sitting on and left it there when they got up to leave.
A pair of red crotchless G-string panties by my Portuguese mother-in-law. I opened the gift with all the family around me, and I was holding it in my hands trying to figure out what it was, because I couldn't reconcile the thought of a crotchless G-string with my mother-in-law, while everyone else was laughing. It was her subtle hint that she wanted to be a grandma, I guess. The thing is, it was 3 sizes too small, so I couldn't put it on without snapping it in half. For Christmas, my mom once gave me coupons to a restaurant that had recently went out of business.
A deactivated hand grenade duct taped to the head of an African-style spear.
I have been disabled my entire life. It affects the footwear choices in my life. My mom has bought me dozens of pairs of slippers that I cannot wear. Sometimes multiple pairs per year. I have given up at this point. I just give them away. When I was a teen, before I moved out, she also had given me embroidered dish towels with weird sayings. She also refuses to actually get my damn size and just holds clothes in the air and looks at them to decide if it looks like it should fit.
When I was a kid, I was obsessed with film, I still am, and wanted nothing more than a video camera, and in the late 90s they weren't cheap for a young teenager. I told my parents for 2 years that I wanted a mini DV camera, as their old VHS was horrible quality and enormous. Christmas came that second year and I got some clothes, candy, and a video game. Then they said, "Oh yeah, we have 2 more things for you, open this one first." I opened the first gift and it was a nice camera tripod. I opened the second smaller box and it was a nice camera back case. I looked at my parents confused and they said, "When you buy your own camera, these will come in handy."
I randomly went to some extended family Christmas event and they gave me a woven basket. Within 10 minutes, they had asked for the basket back. It meant something to them. I didn't really care, I thought it was odd and funny.
Maybe not the most WTF, but at my old company, we had a secret Santa gift exchange. The manager drew my name, and gifted me a very clearly used zoodler. He proceeded to explain, in front of everyone, that he though I would have more use for it, as he only ate real noodles. I don't work there anymore.
I got a bunch of clothes one year for Christmas from my grandma. I was super excited about getting all these clothes because my mom was making me buy all my own clothes at that time. I was 12. Then I see the sizes. They are sized for someone who is 6 years younger than me. So my sister got all my clothes. ETA, this blew up like crazy. Y'all more than doubled my karma. Much love to everyone who responded. I'm working my way through the responses, and I'm really trying to respond to everyone. It might take a month, but I'll get there.
When I was in college, my sister gave me a Donald Duck cement lawn ornament for Christmas. It weighed at least 40 pounds. I didn't have a lawn, and I didn't like Donald Duck. She has an excessive amount of lawn ornaments in her yard. I suspect that she realized that she hadn't gotten me anything as she was getting into her car and just grabbed the closest thing.
I was once given some yeast, a cucumber and a pack of Toblerone for a secret Santa.
A toilet seat. A really cheap plastic padded one too. The bastard even wrapped it.
An Egyptian pharaoh pen when I was in middle school. It was all gold colored, and the pen barrel stuck out between his legs. Needless to say, I was mocked mercilessly by my classmates for having this massive Egyptian dong pen. My youth pastor showed up to my house on my birthday and made a big deal about the gift he brought me. I opened it and it was a dead squirrel he shot that day.
I got a 3-foot-tall stuffed Mr. Peanut doll from my 89-year-old grandma for Christmas, when I was 23. She said, "I know how you like to collect things like this." Not sure what she was talking about. I did kind of love it though and still have it 12 years later.
A pair of diabetic socks from my mother-in-law. I'm not diabetic. I think she just thought they were warm socks for around the house and didn't read what they were really for. Edit, I did try to wear the socks, but they didn't work fit. I agree they probably are great socks for non-diabetic people as well. Nothing against the socks. Just a strange gift to give with no context or explanation.
A lavender gift set, eye mask, cream, perfume, from my mother-in-law. I am severely allergic to lavender, and she knows this.
Maybe not WTF in the general sense, but certainly poor timing. My husband's parents gifted him his cemetery plot on his 50th birthday. One for me, too.
When I was a kid, 6 or 7, I had surgery on nearly all of the fingers on my dominant hand, the other hand came later. Scary surgery for a kid though pretty simple, mostly boring and a few weeks of pain. My aunt, who I loved, sent me a coloring book in the hospital as a cheer up pass the time gift. If it's the thought that counts, I like to say, we should think hard.
My little brother bought me a How to Become a Male Model DVD. Got drunk with my buddy and his girlfriend. We were laughing the whole time. Then she wanted to watch it again and they had a fight over it.
Christmas, 1993. I was 11. My grandma gave me one half of a pool cue. She gifted the other half to my then 8-year-old brother. Grandma, see? You can only use it if you two cooperate and share. We did not own a pool table. A cheese and champagne gift set that had the champagne and most of the other goodies taken out of it. So cheese in a mostly empty box.
My uncle is notoriously cheap. One year he gave me a magazine that had Ichiro Suzuki on the cover. It was a free magazine, as it stated on the bottom of the cover. Another year he also gave me a free t-shirt he had gotten for running a race. Possibly the best, was the birthday gift he gave my dad one year, a McDonald's Happy Meal toy.
Consider subscribing.